Hello everyone, right, so we're on Exile Escape from the Pit today, and I was a little bit worried because the machine kept on saying that there was no keyboard there, despite the fact that the actual keyboard was plugged in. But it was just a case of turning the power off, turning it back on again. I don't mean the front one, I just meant literally turning off the PSU and turning it back on. So that seems to work. So cross fingers we're fine today. Just double check that it's still picking up the keyboard. Yep, there we go, we're fine. Next thing I do, because nobody's hearing any sound, including me, is where is the audio cable? There it is. There we go. Just double check that is doing what it should be doing. Okay, I'm not quite sure I'm happy with that. Okay, cool, we're fine. No, I don't want that on. I mean, it'd be okay, but... No, I didn't save that, did I? Okay, it's fine. Okay, everything's set up. We're ready for Exile Escape from the Pit, which we've not played for in a month because of Mados. I also got to remember which month it was I'd last saved it on. So May, April it would have been. I'm guessing it's this one. Right, next thing was we knew that there was a mission about getting the Demon Lord, but we can't get into his castle. The walkthrough was not giving me much in the way of how to do stuff, and I've just found this really good site. Let me just copy and put it into chat. Where we can actually do a lot of hint stuff. Ooh, that's interesting. Not seen one of those in a while. Let's just do a restart. Whilst we're restarting, I remind myself, thank you to Carrie Dadon for the follow. And also somebody subscribed, but there's nothing that's popped up on my mini feed, so whoever it was that subscribed, thank you very much. Windows protection error. What on earth? I've not used this in a month, so I don't know what's going on. The rest of RAM's gone bad. And that's fine if it has. I can jump down to 128. Mind you, the only other updates I've done with this is I've put USB onto this. And that's on Windows 95B. Gotta love the waiting. I think I'm just used to Windows. That's not correct anymore. I was going to say Windows loading faster, but it seems to slow down now with Windows 10. Everything looks okay on the back. I know my cats have been jumping down there because they're annoying buggers. Maybe they've knocked something loose, I don't know. Hopefully that isn't the case. This is taking a while though. Hello there, Humble Squire. You got a cat and it's driving me absolutely mental. Some cats are nice and kind of quiet. Some middle. Some get annoying. Just try and restart this. Might put it through safe mode first. That doesn't sound good. I'm just going to turn the main power off and try to end up... You've never seen that before. Maybe it's a RAM. I'm doing a major PSU turn off. Back on again. Well, you get to see all sorts of interesting things on the channel. See, it's done it again. And it's doing it on the memory. See if it goes past us. What on earth? And now it's telling me the keyboard's not there, even though it's plugged in. I think this might be a memory issue. See if everything's actually inserted properly. That's in. Here's the... Yep, that's in. Problem with this machine is it's very tightly packed in terms of, remember when I took it apart and I was like, how on earth do I get everything back again? Because it was just very kind of maybe it was the video card that was a bit out. Try it again. Video card was slightly out. I want to push it. It did push back in. It's not doing the beeps. Problem is when I got the other video card, what somebody had done is had given me it without the bracket, so it's kind of in as best I can put it in, which I'm not a big fan of, and there's not really much I can do about it until I can get the Voodoo 3 repaired, and then I can at least have a video card that's in there and secured in there, not kind of half loose, which not really much you can do about that. And the thing is, it was working. You saw the video signal. Maybe that's why it basically threw an error, because it was doing stuff. Maybe because the video card was slightly out, maybe it kind of pushed out a little bit more, and then it kind of decided to throw the blue screen of death. No, you can just do whatever. I can't remember why we installed Power Strip. Right, back to Exile Escape for the Pillar. Let's see if it doesn't throw a blue screen. Right, what was I talking about before? So first of all, it was April. That saved. There we go. We're back into here. We're fine. Excellent. Okay, so I put into the chat about the hint book thing, and I was looking through it, and it's actually giving me some more interesting hints now. So let me have a quick look at the... Where is my manuals? Because in the manuals I've put the... where we're up to. It's in a folder called Stream Manuals. I've just basically put the Exile Escape from the Pit notes. There we go, Stream Game Manuals, Excel notes. There we go, right. So, going back to that hint book, there was something about the silver circlet. And I think we wanted to find it. In the hint, it says... Oh, before we do that, there was also... We have a Wand of Karanos, and I'm pretty sure I found out what it was, and I couldn't remember whether I've still got it or not. But apparently, shooting a monster with the wand increases the monster's health. It's not too useful. So if I still have that wand, I want to get rid of it. Because it's probably not going to sell for anything. Mist Globe I need to use. Don't know why I haven't used that yet. I'm certain I've saved this. I'm certain that we've done anything past this. 15th of April 25. Or is it this one? Let me just check my calendar. 29th is a Tuesday, so that's probably the last one. That's why something's not right. Why were we up here? I can't remember why we were up here now. Was I trying to search for something? I don't recall. Anyway, so the hint book it talks about the 6 crystals, which we did try and find. So in there's an area near the start where there's like a waterfall that you can get into behind, and there was like a crystal cave, and near that area there were some crystals to fix it. We did actually find some, and if we look in here, we've got 5 crystals there. We need one more for 6. There is also something about getting all the patches of mold, which we have 5 of. I don't think we've got all of them yet, so I need to find all those. So maybe we'll do that first. So let's see what the hint gives me. 6 crystals, 92. It depends if I remember where I've got everything. One is on an island to the south. One is in a Slith fort in the island to the southwest. One of the human prisoners in the Slith Caves camps has one. And Old Drake Outdoors has another. One is in a temple to the northwest, accessible only by boat. Finally, the one is in the caves of the Spider Lord, hidden to the northwest by a large swamp. I don't know anything about a Spider Lord. Northwest, that would be this side, wouldn't it? I don't remember what we were doing. And there was one about the mold. The witch wants 5 pieces. Hang on, I've got 5 pieces. Did I not go back to the witch? I don't recall. Problem is, there's nothing against the game. The game is so big, and you do so many different things, and then you forget what you need to do. The other thing is, they talked about a silver circlet, which you do by going to the spire and taking part in the fights in the arena, which we've never done, and I kind of avoided it because I wasn't sure whether I could win in that arena, so maybe we could do that, because that'd be fun, just to see what that'd be like. If I remember where I put the boat. I think the boat was down here, actually. Oh, there it is. I have to rest up now. Of course, I can't sleep until everybody's unpoisoned. And there's an enemy there, which means I can't rest until the enemy's out of the way. Oh, nobody's got poison. Okay. Save as, so I don't take over this one. We are on the 14th of the 6th. 1 for June. There we go. And we want to go to, let's think, we are going to take on the, let's go to the Spire. You try and take me on, Spider, but I thought you would flee. Am I going the right way? I don't think so. I want to put this boat in a place where I can actually find it. There we go, that's a good place. I think that's where I usually put it anyway. Right, so if I remember rightly, Spire is in the Abyss area. If I ever get time and I try and get around to remembering what we did with the crystals, I will try and see if I can find which video that is, but that's going to take some time for me to claw through it all, because we're on part 40 now. So 40 times, what is it, like 2-3 hours sessions I've been doing. That's a lot to remember where to last get to. Save it at this point. Let me just check everybody for skill points. Nope. Everybody's fine. We've got enough food. We've got more than enough gold. Because I've maxed out on the gold. If you remember that anytime somebody gives me gold, I have to drop the excess. I suppose that's a good position to be in. No, not that side. So yeah, now I suppose I need to go and look for a bracket for the CT6700, since I don't have one on there. I think the person took it off because it was a bit bent. So it would be nice if I could find a replacement for that. I don't know where I'm going to find it. I suppose I could look online and see if anybody's got one. I don't really want to buy another one just for, you know, just to take off the bracket. It just feels a bit of a waste. It'd be good if there's like a 3D printed one somewhere, or if someone just selling the brackets separately. Or maybe I'll have to measure where the output VGA bit is and see if I can find a similar one. I don't know how well I can do that though. Because the last thing I want to do is keep buying brackets because I got the wrong one. Pay. It is, if I remember rightly, CT6700. Just check. Was it 1,000? Creative technology. Yeah. 16 meg version as well. Put this in chat. There you go. Excuse me, I'm just trying to remember where I'm going. I think I can take this direction. So if I go behind here, they want me through because they know of me. That's fine. Go straight to the other end. Left. Yep. Okay, going the right way. Spire is possibly this one. Yes. Right, so the arena is this here. So let's go and speak to someone we need to speak to. A woman sits at the entrance of the arena. She looks at you with contempt. Admission 20 gold. That seems high, but what can you do? It's not high for me, love. I have plenty of money. But I don't want an admission. I want to fight. Okay, I'm going to save at this point. She probably would have taken the administration, but I don't care. Talk to you. I think we've done it before, but it's been a while. So, name, Zagat, job, I am the arena master. Arena master. Yes, I don't expect voles such as yourself to appreciate the fine art of blood sport, but we enjoy it immensely. Combat between criminals, gladiators. Combat between criminals, gladiators battling captive sliffs and giants is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And we can always use gladiators. If you want to enter, let me know. So I've already saved it, so let me do gladiator. Buzz off. Just, fine, enter. If I can spell the word enter. Zagat smiles. I'm glad you decided to give it a whack. Go through the gate in a corner. If you can make it through to the opposite exit, your reward will be 10 gold. Fine. Gate and go through the gate in the corner. You step between the porticoli, the gate behind you slides shut and the gate in front of you opens. You now have no choice but to enter the arena. See how well we survive. Oh, right. Exit opens up. An ogre sits behind a desk, staring at you. You go through the arena, you get gold. He counts it out laboriously with a mild prodding from you and hands it to you in the bag. Now go away. Cool. So, I'm wondering whether we just keep going round and round in circles until we get harder and harder. Enemies, maybe. I'm glad you're going through again. You were very popular last time. Go through as before. Reward is 20 gold. Right, we'll be fighting for 20 gold. Oh, you. Okay. Oh, you were easy. So that was a lizard. Oh. Problem here is I'm going to be dropping excess gold again. There we go. At least we're all be constantly full up though. So I can't complain. 50 gold this time. You go over very, very well. I'd like to think so. Okay, I was going to say another rat, but then I think there's going to be a drake in here as well by the looks of things. Oh, it is a drake. Why are you in rat form? I think someone's messed up here. That's more done. What's your next challenge? Enter. Zagat grins broadly. Good for you. This battle doesn't look to be too challenging, but it will be very exciting for the Rubes. The reward is 500 gold. Okay, what have you got for 500 gold? Oh. Oh no, that's not good. Basilisk. Not good at all. You're gonna have to hit this one hard. Right, what have you got? I'm gonna do a mass blessing. Or should I protection? Remind myself what protection was. One of the most powerful spells in the mage's repertoire. It makes the whole party temporary magic resistant. It makes one PC you select and immune to all damage for a short time. Okay, so let's do protection first. Oh, I wanted mass protection. Oh. No, that's not going to be good. Let's do a mass blessing. That'll give me haste. Right, so we've got gazes at Brian resists, gazing at Sturm resists. You can wound. Bless party. And then you can ravage enemy. Finally. That was a bit of a tough one. Because it could have been that I lost few people there. Right. That's that done for 500. Let me save at this point. Probably a good idea. What's the next thing you've got? Zagat size. Alas, as much as I would like to send you through again, we're out of monsters. Come back later and maybe we'll have some in stock. Okay. That was unexpected. Can I sleep somewhere? I could do it outside of town, can't I? Nope. Doesn't have any monsters. That's terrible. Terrible. Remember, most places around here don't have anything open. The Apothecary. The Mayor. Room. What, you're not going to give me a room? Fine. Forgot this place is very, So this is the area where it... Because you're in the Abyss, that's kind of the prison for the prison. So you're in the Exile world, which you've been exiled from as a prisoner from the upper... the surface world. And this is the prison for those inside... Exile. So we're getting a bit of an Inception thing. That's a bit annoying. I was hoping that I would be able to get my circlet. Oh, Scab. Right, so I need to talk to Scab. Scab should be... I'm sure Scab was the, Let me just try and find which one it is. Name... Eustace. Where is Scab? So there was a cult called something about a what's the sword called? The one in Arabic Tales. What they called? Is it the curved one? And that was the password, I think it was. Let me just have a look through my notes. Find Scab. No Scab. So maybe Scab is someone we haven't talked to yet. Scimitar, that's the one. So there's like a cult of the Scimitar, but I don't know whether... Name your cliff. Who is Scab? Unless you are Scab. No, you're Sagat. You're Harry. You're Moreau. You can't be called Scab, sorry. You're Carol. I don't think you're... So scab must exist in this area, perhaps. I was trying to remember the, sorry, my brain's a bit... Oh, you weren't scab, were you? Just checking it's not him instead. I do not have a name scab anywhere. In fact, let me just have another look at my notes. Yeah, Barger, I believe. Was it? No, that was the secret base. Giant's Basement, Zed asked Bagger about the scimitar. Blosk, Royce asked Caldit in the Abyss about the scimitar. That's it. So I've got in my notes. Apparently ads are starting in 5 minutes. Cool. So I was a bit worried that I'd played and not actually mentioned that. Maybe Scab is in here. Your Cleese. So you're not who I want. So that was the person I was thinking of, the one we had to kind of go behind the bar. It was part of the Scimitar group. The one where we had to go and ransack a hidden fort that was supposedly owned by the surface people. This is the barracks. You're the mayor. Don't want to speak to you. Because there's the mayor's office, obviously. Etheridge. You're a training person. You're Marlowe. You're Johnson. I think you're a sage. Yeah, Prin. Not a scab type person. You're Cynthia. Okay, well, an ad is going to start in about a minute, and I'm going to have a quick search online to find out who the scab character is. It's probably someone I completely forgotten about. Or maybe it's somebody we've never actually spoken to, which is also possible. So give me a few minutes. I will be back in, say, 5. I know it's going to start in about... Yeah, it's going to start in about a minute. Gives me time to go and have a nosy. So I will see you all soon.
Now, I command you both. Okay.
What do you be wanting me for? Let's so stop him, to be sure.
This looks interesting. I'm ready.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
Right, so it appears that the ads are over. Okay. So, where is... That's headphones. Lighting is fine because it doesn't really have music on this anyway. So I was having a look at somebody else's video on this, and interestingly, they're actually playing it on a Mac, and the Mac version is coloured very differently. So I'm going to put that in chat so you can actually see what that looks like. But that is kind of interesting. The place that has come up with on Google is Blosk, and Fort Saffron. I don't think we've come across Fort Saffron. So let's try going into Blosk, which is northwest of the castle, sorry. That's fine. Open. Oh, I'll just put enter on there. Yep, it's just the same word. Right, so now we're going to come out of the abyss now. Hopefully this is correct. I think Blosk should be around here. Because Nass is around here as well. So I believe this is possibly... Yeah, there we go. Blosk. Let's see if Scab existed here. Otherwise I'm going to be a bit like, I don't know what to do. Who's this? Name. Old Kathy. Coin. Yeah, things were tough for me on the surface, so I began getting into the wine. Before long, I couldn't stop, still can't. They didn't like that up there, so they sent me down here, where they wouldn't send me for 10 gold, I'll tell you more. Just seeing what you're saying there, Humble Squire. Put some links in the Discord for possible graphics card backplates. Okay, couldn't find an exact match. Okay, thank you. Because that's the thing with graphics cards, they're not always the same. I don't think they're always in the same bit at the back, which makes things a little kind of difficult sometimes. Name, you're Bruce. Not as in Robert there. John Holland, I think that is. Get out of the way, thank you. I think you're the trainer. Pretty sure you won't be called Scab. Bartholomew, yeah, Bartholomew, whatever. That guy is not Scab. You could be a Scab. You're Edna. You're also Edna. You're Royce. You're Vicky. You are Sabrina. I think that's everything. So there's nothing in here. Well, the guy you just sell stuff to. Leith, of all trades. Huh. Scab does not come up on the walkthroughs. Interesting. So the other walkthrough does mention Saffron, doesn't mention as a location. It says the bandit layout is south of Fort Spire, north of Fort Saffron. Bandit layout would be south Fort Spire, but north. So it's in between. This is around here somewhere. This is Ness, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So that's the friendly Slith camp. That's 4 emerald. Not what I want. I think south of the spire. I think there's still bits in between the spire. Okay. Unless it's the other fault that I'm not thinking about. Spirits West. Welcome to the Abyss. That's Fort Spire. So it's south of Fort Spire, which I think I know where it is. North. So Saffron's further down. Still okay to go through here. So I think this is the bandit layer, which would mean Saffron should be down here. There we go, that's Saffron. Your Dilbert. Your Betty. You look like I could open you, and I'm tempted. Nope. Cannot open that at all. Nope. It's not allowing me. Fine. Must be some magic to close that one. Another Betty. Your Dilbert again, which means you must be someone different. Commander Novak. Also, just a called Betty in here. No scab yet. Where else can I find somebody? Oh, they'll be around here somewhere. What's here? Darman. Your Clive. Hestia. You are Melville. Apologies for this longness, but I just can't remember who's who. Names have power, child. Okay, fine. Be like that then. Power. Don't know about that. Names. She smiles enigmatically. She's not going to give me anything. And I don't want those two. You are Malka. You are Nixa. Nobody in the rooms. Nobody in the kitchen. Debray. I think that's it from here. Tower of Patrick. Your Marco. Delivery entrance, but there's nothing there. Did we talk to? Making dinner. Taste. It gives you a spoonful of some sort of pasta sauce. It tastes hideous. Marco notes your reaction. Not quite there yet. I'm having trouble with the ingredients. Ingredients. Well, I was a cook on the surface before my mouth landed me down here. Since then, I've been trying to make good pasta sauce. But I can't seem to get the ingredients. I'm betting you're asking for mushrooms, was it? Someone could bring me some decent oil or garlic. No, it doesn't expand on the garlic or the oil. I don't know where I'd find that from anyway. There's Patrick himself. Fort. The Grahor Demon. Built. I was one of the tribe that ruled the Tower of the Magi for many years. We and those under us wrote most of the books of magic you'll find in the libraries down here, pouring forth our memories of magical secrets into crude handmade paper. Thanks to that task, our art flourishes down here. I also led some research. His empty gaze suddenly focuses and he looks at you intently. On things that can bring great danger to know. Is there a particular thing you seek? Grahoth, nope, can't help me. Wait for my wife. Hath Whisperers indeed Bell, I cannot thank you enough, because we've already done this. And then I can get any information from it, but I don't know anything else I can ask. No, okay. Can't buy anything from you either. Your Rita. Oh, hang on a minute. Do you have anything? Nope. Library of Exile. I've managed to go in this door before. Well, I say I had to manually open it, possibly. Let's see if I can cast a spell to open this one. Oh, okay. Goes outside, not what I wanted. You're Angie. Kai. Oh, actually, do any of you buy anything? You've got medium healing. But you're an alchemist, so I don't want that. Bye. She coughs. It's the cave. All the dampness you know gives me a terrible cough. Okay. Behind glass, on a series of small bookshelves here, you see a variety of books, actual books. Some I obtained from the service. Seeing actual books again is surprisingly moving sight. That's all that's given to me. Nothing? Sure, I've checked this area before. No. Okay. Oh, who are you? A pale young man lies in the bed. Name? He coughs heartily. Adam. Job? I'm one of Patrick's apprentices, but I've been sick for a while. Sick? I have the flu, and I'll be fine in a while. It's a pain. I get fevers and headaches and stuff. I'm not allowed near the scrolls. Scrolls? I was doing research. Did you know that a crystal shield helps against basilisks, but a crystal wand helps against undead? I was researching about the uses of various crystals. They're really, really versatile. Crystal? No, cannot help me. Okay. Nothing on the desk or the drawers. I suspect this is going to lead outside, but I'm going to try it anyway. Oh. You have a storeroom, probably empty. Yeah, nothing in it. As I figured. Well, at least I've checked the area. I suppose might as well check this one as well. Classic thing to do in RPGs, just randomly break into places. Nope, nothing. Wasted all that spells for nothing. I still haven't found the scat person. Pixel, be careful. Give me a sec, let me just... do this. There we go. Just careful where you put your foot. There we go. Scab. Who else? I'm sure, but every time I think about Scab, I think I've met the person, but I can't think where. Wait a minute. I've just noticed something. There's transcript, that's where it's picking it up from. Give me a sec, sorry. So just seeing this interesting link. This is me looking up Scab and Exile Escape from the Pit. You can see that somebody's written down and it makes it easier for me to read through. Below Barger. And now you Inspire. Oh, Scab is in the arena. Right, okay, that's fine. Cool. We can now get back to this. Excellent. Thank you very much to that particular website for putting the text, because we've never actually gone into the arena to watch, so that's fine. I'm going to do a mass blessing. You should get to see a fight. You weren't that hard to deal with. I'm gonna do a divine thud around here. Don't care about that. And before we go, just do a mass cure all. Save that. So we need to go back to the arena. Right, so this time, hey, are you Scab? An extremely nondescript man watches the arena with dull eyes. The only interesting thing about him is his long rapier. Name, looks at you blankly. Scab. You notice his face is somewhat pocked, and his hands do have some scabs on them. Job, I'm busy, beat it. Buzzy, buzz off. Fine, I will ask you about the circlet. His head swings round. You interested in that? His sedate demeanour has disappeared. You know there's a person living here named Mina. Mina? Yeah, she's the mayor, runs this place like her own personal hell. Thieves die, don't like that. Well, she's got this magic circlet. Don't think it does anything, or at least she knows how to use it, but it's magic artifact and old. Anyway, some of us tried to steal it, but we failed. Okay, steal. Okay, I'm convinced. I was working with a thief named Asp. He can help you. Tell him my name and ask about the circlet. Also, we got the key to its case. It's in a secret cave west of here. He tells you where the cave key is. You take note of it. Secret cave west of here. Alright, okay. I don't know whether I've come across it or not. Possibly not. Now it does say in the walkthrough to talk to Mina, so I'm gonna try that. Save game first before I get killed. So name your Mina. Job. I'm the boss in this town now. I'm the mayor. I watch over things and I don't want interference. Do your business, and then when you get called a fool, take it as a compliment. Circlet. Buzz off. Steal. Fail. Okay, fine. You don't want to talk to me. I'm guessing I'm probably just gonna have to go for this, the west of the place, which is this way. Secret cave west of here. You find the small cave scab described, and after a bit of searching, find a tiny silvery key, sorry. Take that. Checking the inventory, so if we come back. Failed. She found out. She doesn't know it's in on it. But the others were killed. They died slow. 2 of us lived. One's far away now. Anyway, just to get her back. To get that troll, I want to see someone steal it. Okay. Right, okay, that's fine. So we have to go in and steal this thing from Mina. Is this why? No, can't get in through there. Nothing here. Eustace's supplies. I've got a key. Oh, we're gonna have to go to Quarter. Right, so we're gonna have to come out all the way over here, go to Quarter to speak to Asp. Quarter, I believe, is the north end, is it? No, not Carter. Doesn't tell me where Quarter is. Right. I'm pretty sure it's the north end. Oh, Cotra. Idiot. Best Silva, yeah, I thought it was. So, okay. Yeah, a lot of back and forth with this. Oops. After we've done this, I will be very happy just to be able to play an action game for a little bit. I have nothing against RPGs, but they do take a lot of time. I think it's this one. Yes. Kotra. Okay, where is Asp? Young steely-eyed man sits well back in the corner. He's hard to make out in the shadows. He looks you up and down coldly. Name? Yes, Asp. Job? Just passing through. Circlet. This is what I met while working. Told me the mayor of one of the rebel cities owns it. She trapped it. It blasts anyone who tries to get it without saying Ankh. Let me take note of this. Right, okay. Where is my notes? Let me just check if I've not spoken to Asp before. Nope, that's not on there. So I can take this note. Asp from Kotra says circlet owned by the mayor of a rebel city, which we know who that is, and it is trapped. Need to say Ankh to avoid being blasted. Right, let's query this then. So let's start with Rebel. Can't help you. Trapped. Can't help me. Oh, she trapped it as in put a trap in it. Right, I see. Right, he's not giving much information, so I won't be being able to do that anyway. So we're going back to... Yeah, I am checking the walkthrough because I'm a little unsure and I've been playing this for a long time now. I do want to try and get this done and boxed off. So the walkthrough, or that other walkthrough thing, the interesting one, says even though we can't actually get a door open through spells or otherwise, to check the outside apparently. Could be that we end up being in ads by the time we get there. Which is fine because the journey is the longest part at the moment. At some point I'm going to attack them, I think. Not right now, I want to complete everything first. But I do want to see what happens if that does, you do click that. Oh, finally we're here. Seconds. Right, okay, so we're gonna go into be right back, so I will see you soon.
I'll sit here.
If you want.
With honor. Eagle, be my eyes.
Hello, welcome to my store. Here you can buy supplies with your party. Do you want to sell this?
Right, I've not done anything. I think you would have been able to tell because you could see this screen at the top right. I just decided to end the ads a bit early because I just finished the ads. Sorry, not the ads. The teaser trailers a bit early. Right, so I've shot over here. There's nothing. Oh, I have found something. Oh, Jesus. Oh. We've walked into some shit now. Well, luckily the Blizzard dealt with most of what we've got, so I'm going to do a revive all. So that needs to happen. And then you can give me a spell of Ice Bolt. Wizard's doing a lot of attacks here. Do a ravage enemy. A bit hemmed in here. You have no arrows. Got you. Got you as well. You have a necklace. What else are we going to run into here? In fact, what was in the chest? Nothing else. Okay. Ooh. Here we go. There's a small steel box firmly bolted to the top of the pedestal. It has a it has a small padlock and everything is covered with runes. Open. Use the tiny key and unlock the box. Inside, sitting on a small pillow, is a delicate, finely wrought silver circlet. Take. You say the word Ankh, nothing happens. You pick up the circlet, expecting to bait any moment. Bad things fail to happen. You now have the silver circlet. We have it. Excellent. We have a prize. And it sounds like some of us leveled up. Farrell did. Excellent. And there's a silver circlet. So it is a special item.
Darn.
But this cannot be opened. Right, so that's that done. Okay, silver circle got. What's the next thing? Escape the underworld. It's not quite what I want. Complete the royal quest. I've done that one. To 3 Grahoth, you need to go to the tower he is imprisoned in, west of the spire in the abyss. It's beyond a well-guarded fort. You will need to kill a bunch of guards to get through. Once there, the flask he's trapped in is inside the tower. Go find it. Sure, we've been here. West of the spire in the abyss. Which should mean if this is the spire here, it's this way, which we've definitely been through. Sure, it's this bit down here. There are 3 large runes in the wall between the doors. You recognize the warning: imprisonment and death. Is this where we've been before? Excuse me. Excuse me again. Give me one sec. Beat myself up. Right, okay, so Where are we? You find a huge brass throne flush against the town wall. The north wall. So either side of it are two braziers burning scented wood. There's a large kneeling pad prominently placed in front of the throne. I'm sure we've been here. Kneel. The image of King Micah of Exile appears sitting on the throne. It begins to speak. I do not know who you are. I do not know what allegiances you hold. I only know this. You should not be here. Our horrible force lies beyond this place. It shouldn't be freed or will suffer. But we realise it may be necessary to pass. Be careful and be sure to perform the ritual to deactivate the guards. The image disappears and the throne sits empty. Ritual? What ritual? Yeah, I think we looked at this and decided no, or I decided I wasn't going to go ahead with this. Oh. Stupid me. A book lies open on a pedestal. Read. The book lists those who died to defeat Grahoth. It is a long list and it ends with the reassuring message and many more will be added should Grahoth be freed. Yep, it's another one. Except for the throne in the middle of the floor, the room to the south seems suspiciously bare. Thank you very much, Cat Fem. Wait, is this a glitch? Yeah, okay. It's not hostile, okay, cancel. The insubstantial form of a man wearing a crown sits on the throne, and eerie heat and power radiate from him. Name, I am Prince Hrothgar, is it? Job, I died long past in the war against our prisoner. Died war prisoner. Died war prisoner. Once long ago, there was a war against an army of demons and foul spirits. I led our troops, and I fell, a gout of Hakai flame shattering my chest. I am here now, forever trying to keep the unknowing from freeing the Demon Lord. Freeing Demon Lord. Beyond this place lies the tower where the mighty Demon Lord Grahoth lies imprisoned. It is unlikely you could free him, but if you did, your mind cannot encompass the consequences. Consequences? He would not. We could not kill him. I'm sure you cannot either. He will fill Exile with his foul brood, and the humanity of the caves would serve as a castle. Do not let this happen. Leave now before you do unimaginable harm. I beg you in the name of Exile, go now. Try imprisoned. Nope. 8-bit Oblivion. Well, kind of. Yeah, that's probably why it's so suspiciously bare, so I need to go out and heal myself first. I don't know what this ritual's gonna be. Should I just attack the guards? They're very hard guards. Let's do a Divine Thud. And then I can do a Flame Strike. Wow, they've got quite a bit of health. Finally, you're dead. Oops. Strong healing potion. So Robin ran away. Might do a Divine Thud here. That's what I was a little bit worried about. I did a backstab. What was the long wait? It's gonna be a bit irritating now because using long wait to kind of get my spell points back up again. You can see it's gonna take a while. Okay. That noise, what the E noise? Yeah, it's the noise for when everybody gets attacked. Alright, blessing first. You need to do a revive all. And you can wait. And you can do an ice bolt. Finally! What do you have? You have one with fireballs, you have cursed chainmail, which I don't want, and you have a potion. I don't think anybody can pick this up. Yes, you can. I wonder whether the curse is actually the chainmail, and it has an area effect. Aha! There's a button on the wall. Press it. You press the push a button and it stays in. You hear the grinding noises in the distance. So I'm wondering whether I've just opened the portcullis. And you can do Mass Bless again. Don't want strong poison. And we're through, I think. Or do I have to do another? May have to do another. Jesus. Okay, that's the only one in that room. That took a bit of a hit for that. The button. Okay. There's another one around somewhere. That's me out. I've got to be careful now. So I need to rest up. Save that. See if we can take this thing on. Okay. Do not enter. Tough. Oh, another lich. What a surprise. Let's do a divine thud. Centered on the lich. Obstructed. Great. In that case. Do a blessing, that'll get rid of the lich. Someone's about to die. That were you. Do another one. And you can cast Ice Bolt. And you can also do Kill. And that's you gone. You have Shockwave, Ring of Fire Resistance, a Bronze Broadsword, and a Ring. Okay, so who's got what spare? Sturm's got spare. You can get the Ring. Farrell. Why can you not get the bronze? Are you just not Farrell? Oh, I know why, because you can't. I suppose I can get that and sell it later. Okay. How many of them are there? Just wait till. Just keep waiting till they've all come through. Oh, it's a vampire, I believe. On the side of the pillar you find a small red button. It's dull and opaque. I'll leave that for the meanwhile. This must have been full with the monsters. As another white. A lot of undead round here. Right, so I'm assuming we're going to have to press all those buttons. Okay, in that case, let's do a long wait. Should we go for it? Press. 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 No. Okay. Is there a certain order? On the side of the pillar you find a small red button. It's translucent and glowing. I need to get out of there. I think they just spawn. Oh, what's this? There's a small area of paved floor in the middle of this tiny cave. Carved in one of the larger stones, you see a circle of strange glowing runes. Let me come back to this. Don't want to have to kill myself now. When you move close, you hear a soft chiming noise and the runes fade slowly away. Strange. There's another one. Can't get that. Done it again. Stupid me. There's a small monument here. It is a carving of three mages shooting huge bolts of fire into a bowl. The inscription is worn away. So that was the three mages that we'd spoken to. Let's rest here. A lot of areas to get continuous stuff here. Let's press this one. And press this one. No. Examine the runes. Unless I've got to redo it again. Okay, that's the... Take on this vampire again. So walkthrough says I should be able to get through here by going through that room, but I can't. Obviously I can't get here because as soon as I go down this way or this way, it pulls me out. And this is another entrance. And this is like a fluke entrance. The hell? Oh. That's why. Bloody vampires. Alright, check if there's another entrance this way. Aha. We're in portal. We're in one side of this. Oh, that's interesting. So we're over here. So maybe I need to go the other side. No? Or maybe because I've come out, I've got to come back and do that rune thing again. Come back. No. Or have I got to basically... Right, okay. So I've got to go through each portal. Right, that makes sense. Kind of. No, this does not make sense. Have I messed this up now? Step in. Right, hang on a minute. Something about this one. I come back up and doesn't one of them disappear? Yeah, okay, so one of them disappears when you do the rune. So this is a copy of the other side. Right, now I see. So we need to do a deep barrier. And again. There is a marble pedestal here. Embedded in the top is a simple clay flask. The bottle is covered from top to bottom with tiny, intricate silver runes. And the cork has a large lead seal. Examine. Your knowledge of major law is sufficient. You recognize the runes on the bottle to be runes of binding and imprisoning. The lead seal is unadorned and looks rather unimposing. Break the seal. You carefully take the blessed athame and cut off the lead seal. When you do, nothing happens at first, then there is a powerful explosion knocking you back against the walls. Foul gases pour from the bottle, choking you. Then with a spine-vibrating screech that could only come from the creature of hell, an enormous clawed flaming monstrosity appears floating above the bottle. It stretches and then roars. He begins to study surroundings. About the time you begin to come to, he looks at you with contempt and amusement. Thank you, mortals. I could wreak great havoc from inside there, but that was nothing compared to what I can do now. I will not kill you yet, but one day I will believe you will come to me, and when you do, I will pay you for your service in full. Then he roars, shatters the bolt with a carelessly topped bolt of lightning and disappears. Oh dear. Oh dear. We have released Grahoth. Need to do that again. We find a shattered bowl on the splintered pedestal. So he's disappeared now. Time for me to sleep. Okay, that's that done. I'd start in 7. I will be right back in a minute then. I actually quite like that game demo for UT. Pretty good one. Right, okay, let's see what devastation we've been caused. Careful, Pixel. It's such a bull in a china shop sometimes. And you've caused me to... What have we done? I'm still streaming, I think. You've just pressed refresh. Yeah, because you're a daft cat. Right, okay. So basically she jumped and I think she just hit the F5 key. We're still streaming, which is good. Right, okay. What devastation have we caused? Oh, look who's outside. The fort has been decimated in your absence. It looks like it's received a punch in the centre from a huge fist, blasting a tunnel through the whole structure. The statues have changed since you've been here last. Everything smokes. You've disappeared. I saw the demon outside the castle. Don't know where he's gone. Maybe he's disappeared off to the... possibly fort remote? And I have saved this on a second save as well. You found the pathetic remnants of a patch of mould. What does that put me on for mould? Just 5. Those people are still here. I wonder whether he's going to go to the castle. There's 2 things I can think of, either the castle or maybe... Fort Remote was another place he blew up. That doesn't look different. They might attack the mages, perhaps. Still here. That's fine, we know about that. Let's go to this place first. I was a bit worried then. No. So release Grahoth, but I'm not quite sure where to go. I thought the castle was around here. Oh no, the castle's the other end. That's why. I could visit Patrick though. Nope, he cannot help me. What a surprise. Where did he go? What does the walkthrough say? He went to his fortress at the very northwest corner of Exile. Very northwest corner. Okay. I guess that'll be past Fort Selvar then. Oops, this way. So whilst we're going through, we can get Farrell increased in to the next level. Oops, hang on. This way. Selvar first. Right. Farrell will do 2 and 2. That's everybody. Done. Save. We've still got lots of food. Right, that way. Wonder whether he's on the land. Is that? Just trying to remember whereabouts. There's something up here. Oh, wait a minute, I know where it is. I know where it is. There's a fortress that was covered in fire at the bottom, wasn't there? And we had to take a bit of a hit to get through to it. Is that the one? So that would be down here, back down here again, unfortunately. This way. Down here. Okay, that's fine. I don't think it's this one. I think it's this one here. Oh, I wasn't expecting to go across that easily. Shattered Fall. This huge, flat, deathly black wall has only one feature: a huge onyx door with the gold hinges and keyhole twice as tall as a human. Only moment's inspection makes it clear you have no way of getting this enormous door open. I'm sure this is the Yep, can't get through that. Okay, that's fine. Right. So I think we'll leave it there for now. I'm just gonna rest up. Took quite a bit of a hit there. Right, okay, so that'll be it for today. And do like the fact I'm getting back to this. We're getting a little bit more done now. So we've done the arena, we've found a safe circle up with a bit of help from the walkthrough. Also, we've 3 Grahoth, which we need to go and kill, I'm assuming. I thought the Shattered Fall would be his. I'm pretty sure that is, but this walkthrough is telling me it's northwest of Exile. I'm trying to think of where there was another place that I went to, but I don't recall that was it, because a lot of people said it was supposed to be around here, but whatever. So yeah, that's it for today. I may or may not be back tomorrow for Death Trap Dungeon, because it is Father's Day here in the UK, and we're going to have to see my other half's dad. Now, we are thinking about having lunch in the afternoon, but we don't know whether that's going to go through, because whether he invites us back for chats and stuff, which could take till the evening or whatever. I don't know, I usually stream at 5, but whether I get back on time, I don't know. So I may do a late stream, or I may not do something. I will keep you updated in Discord. Other than that, we should be okay for Monday. Monday is more Amiga stuff. I think I said what I was going to do was, because I've now got the 8 gig card, I want to go through a test run of how to back it up. So we've got some answers for ChatGPT there, and we'll see how that works using the Ethernet cable I've got. So that'll be interesting. That'll mean that I'll already have a 8 gig card. Well, 8 gig. I'm going to try and do it as a HDF. So that means I can plug it into either the Mister or the my WinUAE that I've got. So I've always got a copy of what's on the Checkmate, which means if anything goes wrong in future, I can just restore everything. I still need to go back through and redo all the artwork for Last Half of Darkness that I was needed to do, and the coding for it. I suppose in the way coding wise, I could probably just revisit what I did and just type everything back through. That'd be fine. The artwork might be a pain in the ass to do because I don't think I can replicate what I did. So, so I'll have to see about that. So yeah, that is Amiga Monday. Tuesday, I think I'm away for my networking meet. It isn't usually that long. I think I get back usually by 9 anyway. So it could be that I carry on doing this and it might be late, or I might push it off to another Saturday, I don't know. I'll have a think. And then Friday we've got Exile Escape from the Pit, which we were playing yesterday, and we did get through, is it Paul? No, we're on Paul's Iron now. So that's difficult, or feels very difficult at the moment, because I've only got archers, healers, and berserkers. And we're up against the hordes of melee opponents, which are fairly okay. The worst ones are the giants, because they can just do a kick and it just blows through my blows through my men, which is not great. I suppose I could try and run around them, but I don't know. And we've got a pretty hard enemy unit-ish who has a very good spell, but he's only got 4 of them. And by the time I get round to getting my troops, because they go through this, the storyline is basically use this one person, go and retrieve your troops, and then go through to this west side or something. And by the time I've done that, I've already used 2 of his special stuff, because his special thing is, it's almost like when you attack, it's like a spell. When it attacks a group, it will basically go through whatever's nearer to it and attack those 2. But it means if your character's next to that enemy, you get attacked by your own spell, which means you will die easily, and it's happened twice. So it's a bit of a pain in the arse. So yeah, that is Friday. And then, yeah, that is pretty much this week in a nutshell. Let's see who's available for raiding. Who have we got on? Got a few people. But let us go and raid Hazemaker 64. I think he's doing it says Mega Ultimate Strain. I might be doing C64 stuff. Let's have a look at the preview. Yeah, it's doing C64 stuff, so let's go raid Hazemaker. Because I get often chance to raid Hazemaker. Okie dokie, I will see you all hopefully tomorrow. If not, it will be Monday. So until then, bye.
your stream? What were you up to today, Namco? We're building an Ultimate 64-2 Elite today. Just got it put into the case here, and we're about to update the firmware and get it configured. I must have these cartridges somewhere. I couldn't have just deleted them. Oh, carts! I found them. Action replay, Epix file.